The other day I was teaching my chart study students in the College of Visionaries and Wizards, those students who meet with me each week online to learn how to read birth charts in a soulful, magical way. And the phrase came to me, dismantling the machinery of self-negation to uncover the sweetness of life. And it felt like then that's what I need to be doing with my talks. I'm starting to do more and more public appearances and talks now and over the next year to promote the release of my new book, my third book, which is The Ruby Heart of the Dragon, Sun Signs for Our Times. It's just about out. It's due out May 9th. And in order to spread the word, I'm going to be working that theme that came to me in my class, dismantling the machinery of self-negation to uncover the sweetness of life. I feel that this is the task at hand. This is the overriding need of our time, because many of the things that are happening in the world right now that shouldn't be happening, many of the worst changes of our time, the ignorance, the intellectual puritanism, the Orwellian thought police that that scare people into thinking if they have any idea that differs from the main narrative, that they're in big trouble. The Orwellian intellectual puritanism of the current age. The only reason why these wrongs and horrors are proliferating is because inside individuals, they've become turned against themselves. They've gotten caught in negating their own truth, their own love, their own inner nature. That self-negation makes an individual susceptible to falling for all other kinds of negations, all other kinds of distortions, delusions, and lies, because they're deluded inside themselves. When you're caught in a state of self-negation, any external threats, distortions, difficulties, fears, and delusions have a very fertile inner virus to glom onto, because you're already turned against yourself. It's not that big a stretch to start falling for the idea that everything is turned against everything else. And in order to dismantle that machinery, it takes quite a bit of digging. It takes a kind of self-journey to descend down through the layers of your conditioning, your ego, your compromises, your artificial stories, down, down, down. The kind of digging that only deep therapy or powerful medicine journeys can accomplish. Or should you be fortunate enough to fall in love with someone who is committed to the same journey of dismantling their own self-negation and is willing to help you see through your artifice, your conditioned layers, and recognize, help you identify your deeper truth. It takes a commitment. To dismantle the machinery of self-negation is the work of a lifetime, the work of decades. I've been working on this for 40 years, and it's powerful. It's powerful work, but it's the only way a human being can become free, is if you uproot the places where you've gotten turned against yourself. And there are different stages of that dismantling journey, because first you have to realize that you've gotten turned against yourself because you were probably taught and modeled how to negate yourself by individuals who were negating themselves, who got taught by individuals who were negating themselves. And culture at large at this time, universities, mass media, certain social media, certain groups of friends, politicians, culture, movies, TV shows, will also strongly support the idea that you are not whole, complete, and made of love, and something that needs to be freed. Rather, you are someone that needs to be dragged along by the nose ring to doing what we want you to do and keeping you in your place and stealing all your power from you. So once you realize you've been turned against yourself, you're still not trusting yourself. You still haven't merged with your core truth, your core nature, your deep glory, your radiance. Then it's the journey of tearing down whatever is in the way of that. And that is a long journey that takes a commitment. And hopefully the presence of others who are committed to the same thing and wish to help you do that. I have a wife who's committed to the exact same thing and who helps me do that. As you dismantle the machinery of self-negation, you uncover the sweetness of life, because life in the physical plane is many, many things, and it is also very sweet when you stop turning against yourself.